sights and sounds, even before the race starts, are electric. This is the 67th running of the Daytona 500. You walk into this place, smells like action.
Put your hands in the sky. Let's go, let's ride. Yes, sir. We do it our way, baby.
Drivers! Start your engine!
Fans on their feet. Sellout crowd in Daytona for the 67th annual 500. The Wood Brothers family, racing Fords in NASCAR since 1949, wave the green flag, and we're underway. Sprinkling in turn 2 has put us under caution at lap 10. But we're not sure that this is going to be a long rainstorm. It's a narrow band of rain across the state of Florida, and it is expected to pass through pretty quickly if the prevailing direction holds. Race car is in. And the fans, wet and dried off and on their feet once again. Green flag, we're racing again in the Daytona 500.
Kind of broke up a little bit around that fifth or sixth row, Kev.
Yeah, it looked like the 9 car, I don't know what happened on that restart with Chase Elliott, but it looked like they definitely had a gap. Something happened right there going through the gears. He's been working his way up through the field. Started out back, one of the cars that had to go to the rear on the start, but there's Bowman in 6th place in the 48.
I think that's the benefactor. Oh, we got it. Denny's around.
Denny Hamlin, and around goes Zane Smith. And we're going to be under caution. Oh, Josh Berry at the wall for the Wood Brothers.
You see the right rear broke on that 38 car.
Lock it down.
Yeah, that inside line is going to stack up, and Denny Hamlin is just at the end of that stack up and checks up and gets hit from behind.
Yep.
From the 38.
Almost had it saved.
And you saw Zane Smith hit the door of the 2 car right there and spin out. That happens a lot. You hit that right front end of the door, and all of a sudden the car will just whip around.
Still out there. On your side, out back.
Just accordioned on him.
Outside.
Boy, Hamlin did a nice job of keeping that car going forward as it slammed down from the banking onto the flat.
Yeah, he actually went down on the flat, and then the back of the car started to come around, and it actually hooked the banking with that right rear tire and straightened it out. Did a great job right there saving the car.
Joey Logano will pick up his first ever stage win in the Daytona 500. As we go back to green, Alex Bowman on the bottom ahead of Bubba Wallace, a Chevy and a Toyota.
I think Logano missed. Something happened with a shift or something. Stack that outside lineup and they're wrecking.
Oh, crash. Ross Chastain, Castroneves, and others. Chase Briscoe, the pole sitter.
I hit there. I don't know what the hell the guy on the bottom's there. Just get it rolling. Take care of it.
So obviously you see Logano. You heard him say something's wrong with the car, and you see how the power, obviously everybody's going by, starts stacking them up one by one all the way back. Accordion effect happens. Then Chastain gets turned up into LEO.
Yep, John Hunter Nemechek got the corner of Chastain, which went up and into the wall.
And then there's Kyle Busch spinning around back there, product of that penalty. Mistakes bite people, bite these teams each and every week.
And that's the exact scenario that they got into last year, as we see another angle here.
Watch that green and white car as things stack up, gets tipped and comes down. Didn't drive into Chastain, but got tipped down there.
The further that accordion's back, the harder those hits get, and eventually somebody gets spit out and sent up the racetrack.
Riley Herbst involved, Justin Allgaier, and more. Whoa.
Poor Elio.
Larry, what do you have on the 22?
Yeah, what he was complaining about after that restart and the caution came back out, his car was idling at 6,000 RPM. It would not go down. So what they're doing right here, they're changing out on the top right side of the dash what we call the ECU, the electrical control unit. It controls everything about that race car. Electrical, it tells the signal about the fuel injectors. They're changing that out. They're a lap down. The good thing is, right now we only have one other driver a lap down, and that's Shane Van Gisbergen, Mike.
Well, the team diagnosed it, Mike. They found out the culprit. Some piece of debris, like a little rag or a paper bag, went through the grill and into the throttle body, causing that issue. So they think it's all good to go. They've been listening to them. The mechanics just gave me a thumbs up.
You just don't see that very often, Kevin.
And because of the free pass, Logano is now back on the lead lap. Top 10 at the end of this lap. Get championship points.
That Bowman's car is really strong through the center of the corner. I've noticed that for several laps here. See, now it seems like it loses a little bit of straightaway speed. Here comes the help from behind, a big rush. Watch the speed through the center of the corner.
Cindric and Blaney tied together. Now Blaney comes up to hold the number 9 back.
Cindric's way out there.
Well, that's what we talked about. You want to send that leader as far out as you can to make him make some decisions.
Here they come. Here they come to the line. Cindric, can he edge Blaney? No, Blaney gets the push from his buddy Chase Elliott, and Ryan Blaney wins stage number 2.
I'm afraid he got too far out.
He did. Well, that's what we talked about earlier. You want to shove them out so that you can get them slowed down coming back towards the pack.
Huge pushes off of John Hunter Nemechek behind him. Look at this.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Late
on that block.
Stenhouse.
He's still trying. He's up.
Trying to squeeze it. Couldn't do it. Into the wall goes Logano. And with him goes Blaney and Gregson and Chase Elliott.
Dang it. Got a little greedy there, Kevin.
And it all happened at 5th place.
Yeah.
5th to 25th.
And you see the left front of Stenhouse's car torn up. Stenhouse is going to come down the racetrack to cover the block on Joey Logano. It's super tight, but we're 15 laps to go in the Daytona 500. You see the flames come out of the Logano car. You're going to watch the 22 car start to get, he's not giving up on trying to get this position, and they just all run out of room right there, Clint.
Kyle Busch got knocked to the inside as well as those cars that crashed into the outside.
I did not see him.
Poor Blaney. He was in the position to win this race, was doing nothing wrong, literally in the catbird seat, and got wiped out.
Ryan Blaney there to the inside in blue and yellow, a 2-time runner-up. And the 500 gets taken out as mayhem ensues. And Logano's against the wall in the short chute between turn 4 and the start-finish line. Just trying to make it back, and it won't steer. 20 years of trying, another year of frustration for Kyle Busch. This is Kyle Busch.
This isn't the scenario that I think I would want if I was a teammate, you know, with being door to door with my teammate Hamlin and Bell for this front bumper against
Bell into the wall.
Off of the front bumper
of Custer, and up in the air goes Ryan Preece, and for the second time in his career, he is flipping at Daytona. Good grief.
Some more here, gets crossed up. Rest is history. There it goes. Now watch the 60 car, Preece. Bam!
You saw the
gets up on the. That's wild. I've never seen a car do that. That shows how fast they go.
And they pile up behind him. This is from Eric Jones. Oh.
Whoa. You think these guys aren't tough?
A devastating crash for Ryan Preece. An incredible camera work by our Fox crew.
I am so glad to see that window net down and him be able to get out of that thing. Whew, that's scary.
It's unbelievable what it looks like when these cars get caught by the air like that. And I'm with you, Clint. I've never seen one take off with a wheelie like that. But they just flip around like they don't weigh 3,600 pounds.
Well, nothing weighs that much at 186 mile an hour.
Saw the airbox just blow away. The right front tucked up underneath the A-post there.
That's the best one.
Final time. Caution light at the bottom of the screen.
You see Austin Cindric doing a great job driving in the mirror, doing his block. A quick move on the outside with Denny Hamlin.
Here comes the Ford to his inside. LaJoie, there'd be pushes on both sides. Custer goes to the outside.
And they crash. Hamlin gets turned into the wall.
Oh my gosh. Still green.
Trying to let the leaders race back. Here they come.
Still green. It could be a two-time winner here. William Byron.
Byron, Nemechek, Reddick. Off turn 4 and to the flag. Checker is waving, and William Byron has won the 500 for the second year in a row.
Holy cow.
Holy cow, baby, let's go!
Wow, wow, wow. Unbelievable. 2 in a row.
Those guys had such a gap right there. It just drug everybody to them. And when Cole Custer gets to Denny Hamlin, he's at a high rate of speed, gets on the outside, and you see they just all run out of room right there.
Man, they were going for it. Briscoe, this teammate, went to the back bumper at Hamlin as they came to the inside of him, the outside of him. They were going for it. You can't ask for any better than that. 3 wide.
And as they crashed, only William Byron and Tyler Reddick got by. Everyone from third on back.
And that's why all these guys tell you leading up into this race, you got to have a little bit of luck on your side. Somehow, this guy right here just had it 2 years in a row.
And now he has only 2 finishes better than 21st in 8 Daytona 500 starts, and they are both wins. It's the 10th win for Rick Hendrick, car owner, breaking a tie with Petty Motorsports.